We're going to talk tonight. It's about a company that just came to the United States from Europe, and something that I've seen. Matter of fact, around 8 days ago, I came across this a presentation that Tony Kraftso was presenting, and that kind of attracted my attention. The company is called World GMN, World Global Mobile Network. I'm going to have a few screens up, and we're going to discuss a little bit about the company. About the benefits, about the vision of the company, and as well as we'll cover the compensation plan with you tonight. So bear with me, have patience. This is a new system that we use, so I think we got a pretty hang of it, but we'll see how it goes. So the company's been around for about 18 months. Within 18 months of time being open, we have footprint all over the globe. So if you see, there's a couple of offices that we have currently. So there is an office in China, which is the manufacturer part of it. There is a office in England, which they also have the design and implementation. There is an office in Singapore, which they take care of the accounting. The main office is in Italy. So Italy has put themselves on the map as well. And the newest offices is in Panama City, and the one that I like the best is New York, because we just started doing business in the U.S., and to have a presence, to have a headquarters in U.S. is very important. This way, the support is there when you need it. The company has its face out there. In January 2012, Global Mobile Network became part of the Singapore Business Federal Bureau, which is very, very good for the company when organizations like the business bureaus and organizations like direct selling associations is seeing you as a legit business. And also we applied for direct selling association in the US. And the way direct selling association works is you do have to basically be in business in that specific country that you want to get approved for about 12 months. They watch you closely, and from there they make their decision as far as should they give you an approval or not. So direct selling association for us is a very big and a very prestige recognition that's going to happen. What we do right now, and what I was covering at the beginning of the conversation, is we're not asking to do nothing new. We all use technology today. We're all up to date on everything. You're looking at the 12-year-olds, they have smartphones. 60-year-olds, they also have smartphones. So the TV and the computer and the advertisement and the billboards, they're not as much as used, and it's not as effective. It is something that you carry with you on a daily basis. So if you look below, you'll see that we're also started the procedure to introduce the company to the Frankfurt stock market in Germany, which will also be a big benefit. And once we go public, a lot of things will happen, a lot of noise will happen in the market, and that will bring the company to the next level. The mobile gold rush will happen only once. Understand that until now, we use those devices. We put them, when you go to bed, you put them right next to you. What for? Because, like somebody said, we're addicted to those devices. We're addicted to the technology today, and it doesn't matter what age group are you in. You carry one in your pocket all day. If you leave it at home, you're like without hands. Actually, I did that a few times, and one time I had to turn back because I admit it, I'm addicted to it. I don't remember no number, all the applications in it. You can do banking, you can do stock purchasing. I have a contractor friend that he's even use his cell phone. He doesn't even use his computer in his contracting job. So with our unique, innovative business model, you can take advantage of the gold rush, okay, and the global explosion of the mobile industry to achieve your financial freedom in a way you never imagined before. So what happened here in late 1800s, especially people from California, they remember the gold rush era. That's what's happening with the telephones, with the smartphones, especially today. So if you look around, usually people carry their wallet and they carry their phone, and it will become a point where people will not carry their wallet anymore. So the phone, the smartphone in general, it takes a big part in our life. Okay, so like I said, it's hard to imagine to live without a mobile phone today. They're not that expensive. They're very comfortable. They become smaller. There's more applications. There's more gadgets, and I'm pretty sure you admitted and I admitted that the features that are in those devices, we're not even use them to the fullest. And everybody has them, from middle age to senior citizens. They became basically a necessity in life. As you can see, mobile innovation is the next era, is the next Facebook, is the next Google. If you understand what's going to happen within the next year or so, 2 years, and by participating in what's going to happen, the trend that's going to move, the advertisement is going to move from the traditional way of advertisement, so-called, even though online advertisement just came recently. The next era of advertisement is going to go on the smartphones. There is some statistics what happened within the last year and also what's predicted to happen. So the smartphone sales will double compared to PC sales this year. So we're going to reach a market of $320 billion by 2016. There's been some advertisement already on the mobile, on the testing, on the beta part, and so far in 2011, $3.3 billion United States has spent on advertisement. It's predicted by 2015 this number will grow to $20.6 billion. You can see what's going to happen when this takes over. Practically, there are companies that are striving to put those applications in place. I know there is a lot of developers that are thinking about it. Everybody's talking about it. There is a buzz created, and this is the next trend. So that's what they call a gold rush. So the smartphones sold until 2015 is 2.5 billion units. So if you divide that by the global population, it looks like about 87% of them is going to have a cell phone or a smartphone in the near future. If you look at the market sharing by operating systems, you can see the Android market is taking over. Those devices, and sometimes are better than others, some are not. It depends on who you talk to. But anyway, they're pretty affordable. They're easy to manage, and it becomes part of our life. And you can see also in the bottom slide, which is the trend of smartphone selling by the year. So 2012, 2013, 2014, you will see that there will be about 24% increase growth from 2010 by 2015. With this said, you understand what we're looking at. Innovations that are going to be processed over the smartphones. Those companies will win. Those companies will go to the top. So, and the big giants, as far as the advertiser, they see these things. They see the trend. So they're getting on board as well. I can give you some information as far as what the company does, what the company has as far as technology, communication, advertisement, vision, where we're going with this, and what do we have so far. The company is also already has some products that took the attention of business people, businessmen, and also regular people, especially when we're talking about communication. The World Communicate, it has various of applications that are allowing users, also businessmen and people who definitely make long distance calls, to take advantage of the possibility by using voice over IP protocol, by downloading an application that's called SoftSIM. So let's say that I have a SoftSIM application that I downloaded on my smartphone, which is, by the way, at no charge, and somebody overseas, like my in-laws or whoever is going there, my sister, she's downloading the application on that side. So practically you can connect voice over IP protocol. That means that it goes over the internet, and it doesn't use your minutes, it doesn't do your usage. Of course, you gotta have the internet in order for the SoftSIM application to work. And the connection, it happens simultaneously. It's downloaded, it takes you a minute to download, and it's free on both sides. The company does not make money on this application, but why they made this application available and they made it public, they want the people to talk about the company. They want everybody to know who World Global Mobile Network is. By having that availability and possibility of speaking, especially overseas, because in the United States we don't use long distance. Any call, it's considered domestic these days, but especially if you call long distance, it doesn't matter what country, and you can be on the other side of the globe. As long as both parties have the soft SIM application, they can communicate day and night. Okay. There is also innovations. I'm going to touch bases with a few of them. Video email. I know there's companies. There's about 6 companies that I believe that they have similar products. What they did, the owners and the co-founders of the company, they looked on the market and saw what people could use, and that would be different from everybody, because everybody uses regular emails. What happens when you go to your email box? Practically, you kind of glance over. A bunch of those emails go in the trash anyway. Part of it go into the spam folder. So practically, we're not reading those emails. And if you're reading those emails, we're not even making money at this point. So what's going to happen with a video email? In Europe, they call them video postcards. Here, we'll call them video email. What's going to happen? Let's say that I have a special on my business. I have a business and I have a special going on. I want to sell a certain line. I'm going to give everybody a discount, so I can put an email real quick and send it to my list of customers or a list of people. Or if I select the demographics, I can sell it to. I can select that and email it to all the users that I know, or all the email addresses. Okay. When the email comes in and that person opens the email, not only they can get the deal as far as what I'm offering, but when they open the email, we make money. Okay, and there's more details in the back office as far as the compensation, how it works. Also, we're able to have our personal TV channel. Believe it or not, everything is moving towards TV. They're talking even right now, the TV stations and the channels, they'll be available over the smartphones. If you notice, within the last couple of years, you notice that AT&T, the providers that we have here, AT&T, Verizon, and some other providers, they got rid of the unlimited data plan. Why do you think they did that? Because they look into the future. They understand that eventually nobody's going to talk on the phone. Everybody's going to download, everybody's going to upload, and that's data, which means they can charge. Okay. Also, the business has a possibility of having a conference room. Conference room allows you to do massive meetings. You can hook up, I believe it's about 2,400 people at one time with the 32 participants. So once you're downline as far as the business is being built, this will be a very, very great tool to build your business. I'm going to cover some other things that are coming online. The next product is going to be, let me go to the next screen real quick. There is a digital SIM that's available. Digital SIM, basically, there is a limited rate and there is unlimited rate that you can practically purchase the SIM card, and you can put it in any SIM available telephone system, and it will just work, so you can use it for long distance overseas calls. If you select a unlimited plan, you can use it day and night, and it's very, very affordable. And on the same screen, you can see the soft SIM application, how it looks. You can download it on a smartphone. You can definitely take advantage of the smartphone to smartphone. You can do smartphone to your computer, because you can download it on your computer or laptop or iPad as well, and take advantage of that communication process. The biggest product that people are talking about, and there is a buzz created, is the World Diamond phone. It's similar to the Galaxy 3 unit. So if you guys have seen the Galaxy 3, it's got a pretty big screen, 4.5 inches display. It's got a dual SIM card. Dual SIM card allows you not only to speak domestically, but if you select a plan that's international, you don't have to switch cards, because it is able to hold 2 SIMs at once with the dual core processor, 1.2 gigahertz Cortex A9 processor, and it's got also all the application, all the gadgets, the internet. It's built in, and it's an Android 4.0 operating system. The good thing about this World phone is that you can select a plan that's affordable, or you can go with an unlimited plan. Unlimited plan is $90 a month. $90 a month allows you to basically call, doesn't matter who you call, because it will not be any long distance. It's got a World SIM in it, and it's capable of piggyback writing on any network that's available. I wouldn't say any network, but 340 networks that are available. You will piggyback right on them. I'm not sure exactly how many networks are available, but 340 networks, that's a lot. I don't think we'll even cover all the countries. So this is definitely the next trend, where especially if you're a business person, if you have overseas conversations, if you have a downline that's thousands and thousands of people, eventually you're going to have people all over the country. By having that this device, it will definitely allow you to not worry about long distance, not worry about putting a different SIM in when you're calling. But it's a pretty sleek phone. It looks pretty good. For people that don't care about smartphones, or let's say that it's too pricey for them to purchase this unit. The World phone, by the way, is $499, which is not a bad price. The people that don't, let's say that they have no need of having smartphones, right? So what's going to happen, there is a device called card phone. This card phone, it's about the size of a credit card, but it's a little bit thicker. And it doesn't have all the smartphone features, it doesn't have any applications, and it does not work over the internet. If the World Diamond phone works over IP and the SIM, then the card phone is strictly a SIM telephone, and it's very, very simple, very easy to use, only has an alarm built in, everything else is taken away. This is designed for people that wants to keep this around, just in case if they need to call. It's $79 for the unit itself, and you also can pre-select plans. Or for elderly people that don't really take advantage of the smartphone situation, where they can have a phone so they can use it as a normal telephone. And it's called the card phone. What I want to show you next is something that caught my attention when I was looking at the business. I joined the business because of this, and I want you to listen carefully. The way things go and the way things move in today's age and environment, doesn't matter who you are, what do you think about it, you believe in it, you don't believe in it, we're all in this business. The bad part is we don't make money. By joining the company today, there's an application, and a completely new tool or a new application that's coming on the market. It's going to be available as of next week. We're going to be in beta testing for a couple of weeks. They say about 14 days, 15 days. What's the idea behind this? It doesn't matter what kind of telephone you have, or let's say a cell phone. It doesn't matter what kind of cell phone you have. You have a smartphone from LG or you have a Apple. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's a smartphone, you go to the App Store. You download, when this application will be available, you're going to download the AdCash app. The download is absolutely no charge. Okay, so that's a good thing. How will this work? You've seen the logos of these companies that are participating already in the network. These are big giants that spend millions and millions of dollars a day on advertisement, so they have the budget, and they understand where they're going. You realize that when somebody calls you, what do you do first thing? You leave whatever you were doing, you take that telephone or cell phone, and you look at it to see who's calling you. So what's happening? The next trend of advertising, how they're gonna get you basically, and then how they're gonna make money and how we're gonna make money. Along with our call, when we participate in that network, along with this call, there will be an advertisement of some of those companies. Okay, so either Coca-Cola or BMW or Mercedes or Hewlett-Packard, Louis Vuitton, these and that. You see these guys, these are big giants. They participate in this program, and more companies will join us. Also, you have the availability of doing your own advertisement, which you can put in your own company. So let's say you don't like Disneyland. I don't know why, but let's say you don't like Disneyland. So you can go into your settings and eliminate Disneyland advertisement. How will this work? You understand, and I understand, that we use those phones no matter what. We do text messaging, we do MMS, SMS, we do video, we do phone calls. So this advertisement will be attached, as long as you participate in the network, will be attached to your phone calls, will be attached to your messages. So every time the call is going to come to your telephone, you'll see the person who's calling, and also you'll see Coca-Cola advertisement. As soon as you're going to answer that call and you're going to say hello, 5 cents goes in your pocket. So this is the dream business, because the application that's coming next week really made me think about it, because I understand that we have teenagers, we have adults, we have elderlies, that everybody has a smartphone. By downloading this smartphone and participating in the program, in the circle, not only I make money because they're using my referral. So let's say that my daughter agrees to download this application, which by the way is free, and I get a credit. I get 1 customer value point for her downloading this application. But she doesn't care about the business. She just wants to participate in the network and help me out. So when we can communicate, the phone call or the text message that's coming along from her, as soon as I pick it up, it's going to create me 5 cents. Okay, so I like it because it brings me money. But also it will be a benefit for her. Why do you think will it be a benefit? Because she also participates in this program. By participating in this program, and I'm getting to a screen right here, not only I will benefit, but also my daughter will benefit. This is a hypothetical example. If you put a couple of people together, and this will spread out really, really fast, because not only I make money, but my daughter makes money, even though she has nothing to do with the business. But because she participates in the network, that's the beauty of it. She participates in the network, she gets paid as well. If she's a teenager, I talked to a few teenagers a couple of days ago. They came to our house for a birthday party. And I asked him, what do you do? And he said, oh, I work at a pizzeria, I work at Burger King. How much money do you make? Oh, I make $120 a week, $200 a week. When I brought this to their attention, they said, you know what? I think I'm going to quit my job, because this will bring me a lot more money, or let's call it the same, because I do this anyway. So I'm just not getting paid right now. So this is an example of, if you invite to participation 20 friends, and this 20 friends invite 1 friend each. Okay, so that makes the 40 active cash applications. And the beauty about it, let's say my daughter talks to their friend, and by having my referral link, her friend can download that application as well. So now there's more than 1 person, more than 2 person, and they can go on and on and on. As long as they use my link, I'll be happy, because they're going to talk amongst them, one another. And every time that the advertisement is going to pop up, every time I'm going to get paid. Not only me, but also they will get paid, because they participate in the network. Okay, so it comes anywhere from 1 to 5 cents when the advertisement, when the calls come to me, but also in between them, once the application is being downloaded multiple times within their circle, I'm out of the picture already, but they're still talking. They're still texting one another. If you don't believe, I don't know if you've looked, if you have a teenager, I don't know if you looked at your carrier, the bill that comes in. My daughters, they do have smartphones, and at the beginning, actually not at the beginning, but a while back, we were looking at the bill because it was coming in a big old box. And we're looking, like, why is it coming in a big box? When we start looking at the text messages, 15,000 messages, 12,000 messages a month, that's a normal month. If you noticed, if you paid attention to that video that we played earlier, there was a teenager that she was texting and back and forth, checking in 1,095 times a day. Can you imagine how addictive that is? Okay, so I'm not talking about addiction, I'm not talking about they shouldn't do that. They will still do it, but we'll make money and they will make money, because it's a way of communication these days. You see the teenagers, they sit at the same table and they text one another, they don't talk anymore. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but it's the way of things today. So, but imagine this, download 20 friends, they download the application, they invite 1 friend each. So we have 40 active ad cash applications. Let's assume that you know 1,000 affiliates who can generate them. So times 1,000, that's 40,000 applications download. Within the network, when they talk with one another, text back and forth, and if that advertisement pays 20 cents each time, that's $8,000 per week. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for me, not even talking about a teenager. Well, let's say not everybody's done that's going to do 1,000 affiliates. Let's pick an easier number, 100. So a network of only 100 affiliates, okay, that's 4,000 application downloads. Application downloads gives me as a business 1 point. So that's 4,000 points that's already coming to that I benefit from. Besides that, every time they're going to talk, they're going to participate in the network, they will generate cash for me, and they will generate cash for themselves. If you understand what this is going, and the big giants already do because they're already in the company, they already have contracts signed up with us. Once this application goes live, it's going to go viral. This, you can put this in a matter of a couple of months, you can put this right next to Facebook, you can put it right next to Google. That's how viral this is going to go. So take advantage of this offer, take advantage of this opportunity. If it's something that you don't get today, just talk to the person that invited you to this webinar. Let them give you more information. Let's meet and talk about it. I'm available over the phone. I'm available over Skype. We can choose some numbers again, go over the numbers, but understand that this is not going to happen again. This is about to happen. This is not happening yet. This is about to happen, and it will happen. It's about you right now. Are you going to be in it at the beginning, or are you going to be in it at the end, where you will regret it? Okay, and I'm going to go to the next slide real quick. And this is the AdCash application that I was telling you about. It's just a visualization of users, which they have nothing to do with the business. And there's a visualization of being an affiliate. Okay, and this is how it's going to work. Every time that you're going to accumulate $10, it's going to go into your bank account, $10 increments. But everybody's participating because my referral link is going to go to my friends first, my relatives. I'll make a couple more calls to their relatives, to their friends, and it will spread out. It will spread out like a virus because everybody will have an interest. If you're an affiliate, you'll definitely have an interest. If you're a user, hey, if I can make enough money to pay my phone bill, that's already a help. If I can make enough money to pay my college tuition or whatever it's needed, or gas money, believe me, this is going to go, it's going to go viral. And this is the reason that I joined this company, because I understand where's the trend going, where's the advertising moving these days. Okay, and there's a video on YouTube if you like to see. Just type in AdCash, you'll see a lot of videos, different languages, because this is not only US, this is worldwide. Those are big giants, they're everywhere. Coca-Cola is not only in the US, realize that Coca-Cola is all over Europe, all over the globe. Even in Africa, Coca-Cola is Coca-Cola. And it doesn't matter who you are, as long as you participate, it's a worldwide business. It's not only US. The beauty about US, speaking about US, this business was brought to US practically about 8 days ago. Believe it or not, right next to me is sitting one of the first person that brought this business to from overseas. His name is Tony Kravtsov. Actually, he's listening in right now. So he was approached by this company, by one of the representatives, and he didn't take it seriously. When they opened their computer and he saw their checks, he got very, very impressed and started building this overnight. So we're talking right now with big, big leaders, big influential people that can bring downlines, they can build downlines overnight. Massive downlines. That's how this is going to spread out so fast, because by the time you're going to wake up tomorrow, the friend that you're thinking to talk about it, they will be in the business. And this is what's happening within the last 3-4 days. We're talking about that person, in the morning we wake up, somebody's already signing. People sign up without even asking what it is, because they understand this is the beginning of it. This is something new for US. The company's been about 18 months in business, and it's happening right now. So I'm going to cover a few more screens, and at the end I'll see if I can have some time for you to, if you have any questions, just take a note right now. So join the global mobile revolution and realize this will happen with you or without you. So better get on board, talk to the person that invited you. I'm going to cover the next few steps, the compensation plan, which is a unique plan that also got me interested. At the beginning, I didn't understand. I've done network marketing before. I've been with different companies. I still am. But at the beginning, I did not really. It didn't click when they say there's 10 ways to reach a success, 10 ways to earn finances with Wall GMN. All right, so I'm going to cover a little bit about the compensation plan. Bear with me. This is something that's new for us as well, but it's becoming very, very interesting, and the buzz is created. People are calling us day and night. Matter of fact, Mr. Kravtsov only gets a few hours of sleep if he gets a few hours of sleep. This morning, I went to bed at 12 at midnight. I woke up at 4 because people want to sign up. So I like it. I don't mind. I'm here to work. I'm here to succeed. So we're going to talk about the first bonus. Okay, you get an instant earning every time you suggest to your friend or family or relatives any of the technology, or including the ad cash program. Okay, so anything that's sold, anything that's producing revenue, you get a bonus off of it. And there is a chart that covers more detailed information. If you guys are interested, email me. My email is Z as in zebra, UBKU, tzubku@gmail.com, or you can email or ask the person that invited you to the meeting. They have access to that information as well. Okay, the second way to make money and to win with the World GMN is every time when somebody joins the network, every time when somebody joins the company, it depends what level they get in, and I'm going to cover the levels a little bit later. Either they come into the master level, which they get automatically $60. If they come at the pro level, they get automatically $20 when somebody joins the network. Okay, if you know U.S. rules, if you're talking about the pyramid scheme and all that, you know that by joining the company you can't really make money. But when the person joins the company, they automatically qualify, which there is a product attached to it. So legally we're safe and we're good to go by U.S. rules and laws and regulations. So every time somebody joins the network, they become qualified. By becoming qualified, they purchase either the master package, which is a big benefit to them, over the pro package. But even with the pro package, it's a big plus because you can participate in the income share. So, and also there's another way to get in, which is an affiliate. But by being an affiliate, you don't basically earn any money. We'll cover those steps a little bit later on. A third way to get paid is the team volume commission, the TVC. We get paid every week. So we get paid on the total amount of points that have been generated from both of you, direct sponsored, and from people that they sponsored, and so on. We're talking about, by looking at this, if you're in network marketing, you already understand that this is a binary system, which is very easy and comfortable to work because you don't have to worry about a lot as far as when it comes to binary, because one side automatically will grow. Of course, you got to put effort and sweat in it, but it will grow a lot faster than the, let's call it, the leg that you're building in. So by participating in a binary system, everything that's accumulating on the left and on the right side, you earn up to 20% per week. Okay, and there's more details in the compensation plan that we can go over in a different time. So you're going to have, over time, you're going to have customers, which is users, and also you're going to have affiliates. So any product that's being sold or being offered on the market, it doesn't matter if this is a SIM card or it's a world phone or it's an ad cash application, or it doesn't matter what kind of product it is. You also participate in that volume. The system grows really fast. This is the 8th day that we're in the system, and we have almost 100 people that joined the network already, and it looks like it's coming from all over the world. From Russia, it doesn't matter where you're at. From Russia, from Italy, from India, because as long as you tell the person, they will join because they understand what this is. And if you look at the leaders board of the company, you'll see that there's a big buzz created in Italy. That's a lot of buzz created in Russia. If you look at the leaders board, which is available on everybody's website, you will see that Sergey Afanasyev has reached the highest position in the company in a matter of 10 weeks. Okay, his downline consists of almost 3,000 individuals, 3,000 business owners, and his volume right now it consists of as of $4.5 million, and that guy is banking a lot of money. Not everybody's like him, but there's other individuals that are moving up really, really fast. We're talking about people that yesterday was practically at the beginning, and today they're about half in as far as compensation plan. All affiliates and customers and your binary tree will monthly use and recommend world products and services, generating commission value. Remember I was telling you about the cash application? By downloading that from your referral link, you automatically get 1 customer value point. So imagine how many people you know and how many people they know and how viral this is going to go, and multiply that, you'll get a pretty big number. Besides that, any product that's offered on the market, each product has its own value points. So let's say the SIM card. You look at the SIM card, it has 20 value points. AdCash has got 1 value point. Okay, Super Free World's got 20 CVs. And there is airtime, and there is a card phone, and there is a world phone. So every product has its own point value. This is a bonus that got me interested, because I've been in other companies, and they're talking about helping one another. There is promises made, but they're never kept. Guess what? You're out of luck this time. If you talk about your team, you got to help your team, because if you're not going to help your team, you're not going to take advantage of this bonus. So unlimited break development bonus is when you sign somebody up. Let's say, for instance, they put an example for Kim in the blue circle. When Kim comes into the business, and when Kim reaches Frank and Nick, and they do the same as Kim, you get advantage of $20 from that circle. Even though when Kim signed in, you automatically make $60 because Kim is your direct sponsor. You sponsor Kim directly. So when you sponsor Kim directly, you made $60 on a master package. When Kim sponsored Frank and Kim sponsored Nick, okay, you didn't make a dime of it, but Kim made money. Same $60. So when they qualified, Nick, Kim, and Frank to be all at master level, then you get an additional $20, which matter of fact, this week, yesterday, I got a $120 commission because my left leg, so call it, they qualified all 3 of them. So it's in my interest to help Nick, to help Frank, and also to guide Kim. Not only to help Kim, but also to give my downline full attention and full benefit of understanding the business plan, so they can be able to duplicate that and also do the same. So it's not only about me, it's about my team. If I'm going to help Nick, Frank, and Kim, I'll benefit an extra level. So they give you a time frame on this. So within 30 days, you got to make Kim qualified. So let's say that Kim joined the company as an affiliate, which is affiliate is $39. I didn't make no money off of Kim because Kim just joined the company to secure her position into the binary, and maybe she's thinking about it. She's thinking about it going to work. So when Kim qualified to the master package level, and she attracted Nick and Frank to the network, it's my responsibility to make sure that Nick and Frank understand that they have to duplicate what we're doing here with Kim today. So it's very important to qualify Nick and Frank within the 60-day period of time, and Kim has to qualify within 30 days period of time from the join date. Okay, and of course there is ifs. So you're going to tell me, what if Kim doesn't do nothing for a month, or 2 months, or 6 months, and then Kim starts working? So when Kim starts working, then the time starts. So they give you, again, a startup date when she signs up 2 people and start working her qualification. So we can touch more in detail at the personal level when we meet as far as this unlimited break development bonus. The next bonus is the money box. You've been in the industry, if you've been in MLMs or if you've built companies before, you can notice already, you see the trend where one of the ways to get paid came from this company. It looks like CVs, BVs, PVs. We know where that came from. Looks like this bonus, there is only like 1 or 2 companies that have this. Why is this bonus so important? So if I make this, what this bonus says, if you get 1% weekly, you can earn 1% weekly. If you keep your activation for 12 consecutive months, you will receive the total amount saved in your money box. So for last week, I made $13.46 in my money box. That money was put away. I'm not taking it. When I qualify 12 consecutive months, and that money will grow, and it will grow. Basically, they take 1% and put it to the side, and they'll give it to me at the end of the year. So this is another way to keep me motivated, so I can stay qualified. Because at the end of the year, guess what? I'm gonna get a pretty fat check. This, if you don't like the other ways of getting paid, this is what you need to pay attention. Because the generation bonus makes a lot of money for you. When you understand this concept, the generation bonus, how it works, how to leverage it, you'll figure out that this is where the money is. So everybody who joins you personally, who is sponsored directly, they join you on your first line, anywhere from 10 to 40%, and you can see in the detailed compensation plan where they cover that. When is it 10, when is 15, when is 20, when is 30. Okay, so everybody that I sponsor directly, whatever they bring in for that week, okay, I make anywhere from 10 to 40%. So if I help my organization to succeed, to develop properly, I'll benefit from my first line. Of course, I'll benefit from my second and up to 7th line, but first line is very, very important. So if the line produces team value points, right? And the second line to the second line through the 7th line, I take advantage of matching what they make. If they make $1,000, 5% is mine. If they make $10,000, 5% is mine. And this is not one time. This is, guys, every single week. This is the beauty about it, and this is the importance of working together and helping you downline. Don't think about yourself. Think about, by helping you downline, you're going to make more money. Not only are you going to make people happy, but you're going to make more money as well. So you're leveraging yourself. Yeah, you're putting your sweat and time into it, but if you want to be successful, you got to teach somebody to do the same thing. You got to be able for them to duplicate what you're doing. And okay, this is the plan that you can see when they hit the levels. So on the ranks, you can see the bronze, silver, gold star 2, 3, platinum, and the highest is the President Diamond. Mr. Sergey Afanasyev, 10 weeks, he reached the President Diamond. Okay, and the company also gave him a Ferrari because Italy is very known to have some fancy good cars, toy cars. So we're talking about bronze. You think that's a lot? 1,000 customer value point? Oh, I'm sorry, 100 customer value points? No, it's not. What that is basically you signing one person up. That's 100 customer value points at the pro level. But if you sign them at the level of the master, that's 300 customer value points. So practically you can overnight move from bronze to platinum if you work it properly. So if you follow that rule of helping your downline, thinking about your downline, help them out, have them achieve that success, let them make money. Because if they make money, they're going to be happy, and they're going to talk about it, and they're going to bring more people in. So, when 8 days of us working in the US, practically we've reached the platinum level. We're talking about 8 days. So when you reach the platinum level and you keep it for a month, that gives you the option to go into the next bonus, which is the card program. So if you keep the platinum level for 4 consecutive weeks, you are open to participate in the car bonus program. The car bonus program, I'm going to stop this for right now. The car bonus program is basically a BMW. So people who like BMW, good for you. People who don't like BMWs, that's not a good thing. So what's going to happen is they make you buy a black BMW. It's not my favorite, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And by reaching the platinum level, the company pays you lease up to $1,000 towards the vehicle, towards the dream car. So let's say you don't like BMW, you want to go with Mercedes or Volvo or Chevy, right? So the company will only give you $500 towards it. But if you go with BMW, you take advantage of the full $1,000, so that's going to go towards your lease. We got a couple more slides to go. We got to hit number 10. So we're at number 8 right now. You guys tired? You guys getting it? Can you guys hear me okay? All right. So the next bonus, I'm going to cover that as well, is the advancement bonus. As you move up, once you reach the diamond position, they give you a one-time bonus of $500. And accordingly to the position level, you get $1,000 on the white diamond, blue diamond, $1,500, and so on. This is one-time advancement bonus. It only happens once. The beauty about this compensation plan, let's say you hit the diamond position. When you hit the diamond position and all of a sudden something happened in your downline and you dropped down, your production dropped, you're still staying at the diamond level. Okay, and another beautiful thing about the compensation plan, if somebody under you all of a sudden takes off and starts working hard and they know what they work for, but for some reason in your organization, in your downline, it's not happening, then it's not like in any other companies that you've seen around. The income that leg is generating will still count towards your points, weekly points. So they're not cutting your income if they move faster than you and they're your downline. Okay, I'm going to cover the next and the last one. If you work hard, you work with your team, you can benefit from this 10th World Annual Holiday. So they send you to Singapore, they send you to Thailand in 2012. I don't know if you're going to be at the island or not, but I'll go. As long as the company pays for everything, I don't mind. And I'll definitely take advantage of that. And that's about it for the compensation plan. So let's talk about positions. So there's 10 ways to get compensated. Some ways you've seen them before, some of them might be new for you. If you link detailed information, it's available in the back office. Also, I can email it to you as well if you like. We're going to talk about how to start your new business. You want to start it fast. We had an incident 2 days ago where we were thinking about talking with one big leader that has a big downlines and other businesses. By the time we got to him, he's already in this business. How did that happen? From the people that were sponsored, they happen to know that person as well, so they called them right away. So the people that you know, you might want to secure their position in your binary. That's why the affiliate positions are available. Or you sign up if you know that somebody's strong, is a strong leader. It costs you $39 or costs them $39 to sign up. Secure your position in the binary, especially that you worked with them before, you know them very well, so this will just benefit you by acting quick. I'm going to go through a few slides. The numbers that you're going to see here, they're going to be different. Let me get to that slide real quick. Okay, so what you're going to see here, understand that these slides were just the compensation plan was just reviewed yesterday. We were still into pre-launch mode. 2 days ago, we were given the opportunity to join the company for a little bit less money. Yesterday, the prices were changed. They might not be reflected in the slides because it just happened. Yeah, here you go. The master pack that I was talking to you about. So there is a $39 global mobile network affiliation yearly fee. So for $39, you can secure for 1 year, you can secure your position, and also continuing with the global mobile network, you're paying $39 a year membership. Okay, the package and pre-launch, which is not available today, so they're going to update the slides probably later on today or tomorrow. Oh, the package used to be $440, which is for the $39 on top, so it was $479. The package today to join the master pack is $639. $639 that you see, that's giving you the master license, the Communicate Plus technology, the e-commerce business platform with personal domains. So you have all kind of links that you can send and send to your distribution list. They give you all kind of widgets. 12-month web conference professional, voice over IP comm suite, and also there's 400 minutes included. They give you the MasterCard and activation. Also, the beautiful thing about it, you get 10 vouchers. They're worth $39 a piece. So $39 a piece by 10, that's $390 out of that $639 that you pay practically. The membership, it's $639. You get 10 vouchers with it. Practically, you can either give them away, you can resell them, you can sign up your best leaders in your downline, because we're talking about binary. By the time you turn around, somebody else signs somebody else. So it's a very, very important to secure people that you know, to secure their position in your binary, so you can benefit from their volume. Okay, and this is the best way to get into the business by purchasing the master pack at $639. Okay, pay attention, $639. This price is worth the pre-launch prices. That was yesterday, so today it went official. The beautiful thing about it, you'll get 3 business earning centers. If you know binary, basically you get 3 centers instead of 1. And you get maximum commissions by participating in a master pack. If you look further, you'll see the Pro Pack. Pro Pack gives you only 2 vouchers, $39 each. The cost today to join with the Pro Pack is $289. $289 will give you 1 business center. Your partial participation on a pay plan. In some instances, their difference is 5% on the earnings on your downline. Of course, you get a License Pro with the Global Mobile Network. You get the Communicate Plus the Technology Office, personal domains and websites, e-commerce business platform, and that's a 12-month membership included. And the 2 vouchers is also included. If you look on the bottom, you can also add anytime. You can add the digital SIM, you can add the card phone or the diamond phone, which they all come with customer value points. And for US, those SIM cards and also the diamond phones, they should have been available today, but they're talking about coming beginning of next week. Understand that we're at the beginning of it. We're not in the middle, we're not late, we're early, especially with ad cash coming in. I'm going to cover the next slide right here. So the important is to start your business today. Grow along with your friends. Bring your leaders in, and start building your business. Okay. If it's hard for you and you're not sure today if you need to start or not, at least secure your position. Turn to the person that brought you into this conference call. Secure your position in their binary system, and if you want to work later on, just pay the difference on the package. So you can get in the Pro package for $289, you can get in the Master package for $639, and take advantage of this company, take advantage of this growth, and let's build these teams. Okay. Also, there is a how can you start? Not everybody will have Liberty Reserve, but everybody has Mr. Visa and MasterCard, right? PayPal used to be with us. There is some kind of negotiation going on between them, so they're not working right now. But the WeCash, Liberty Reserve, American Express, MasterCard, Visa, and there is a new payment plan that's coming on board. I've already seen it today, but they took it out for some reason, so it will come back on. The PayU, which will work perfectly. So if you talk to some network marketers that have been around for a while, officially they might tell you, it doesn't matter when you get in because you can take advantage, but we all know off record that your position in the binary means more money, because binary is different. This is not something that you've seen before. This company hasn't been around that long, only 18 months, but that's a pretty good start, pretty good track record. I've talked personally with Afanasyev, and I've talked personally with Natalia Luchagina. We have conference calls on a daily basis. We have the vision of the company. We'll see how is it going to work, what's the future. They're bringing new product on a quarterly basis. We're talking about they're bringing the flat screens, like the iPads. They're bringing that to the market. That's the next product. They're talking about new application, new innovations. So hurry up, plug into the team, and let's take advantage of the situation by being first. We're talking about 8 days in the United States, and the person that brought this to US is right next to me. His name is Tony Kravtsov, or Anatoly Kravtsov. So I'm Tony and he's Tony. So two TNTs that got together and who wanted to take this to the next level. So today you have the opportunity. I would like to bear with me for a couple of seconds. If you have any questions, go ahead and write them and type it in your text on the text box in the public chat, and we'll try to answer them. But in the meantime, I would like to introduce you to basically the person that brought this business to US, the person that's pushing this hard. He only sleeps a few hours a day, but I don't blame him. He's happy, I'm happy, and things are happening. The money is coming in, so this is practically the second pay period, which the first week was not a complete week, so we made money, and yesterday was a complete week, so we saw our paychecks already. So they're pretty impressive when you understand that this is a weekly paycheck, and if you add that times 4, that's getting crazy, and it's growing. First week was one number, the second week is double. So what's going to happen in third week? And that's how it works. We're open to work with everybody. Let's plug in some more people to the conference calls. Let's plug in some more people to the conferences that we have here in Sacramento. Looks like we might have to start putting a schedule together where we're going to go all over the United States to talk to people, because now we have people from Alabama, we have people from New Jersey that are joining the network, and they're very, very serious leaders. And more power to you guys. Welcome to World Global Network. We'll make it work with you. It's going to happen. So with further say, I would like to introduce you to Tony Kravtsov. His English is not as good as mine, but he's trying hard, and I'm sure you guys can understand him. 1 second, please.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tony. I'm partner with Tony Zubko. So I'm very excited in this business, and in my group, in like 10 days, coming more than 100 people. So first week I make like $400. It's not a big money, but if you understand the business, is a very big money in first week. So second week, this week I make like almost $1,000. So my organization growing. So and you need to understand, but not everybody qualified. So I have a lot of affiliate just to join, but when people affiliate go to update, so you make more and more money. So right now we just started. We not working like people. We just started and work to the leader. So if you started right now, you'll be excited. So and this time we done.
All right, everybody. That was Tony Kravtsov, my business partner and colleague here in Sacramento, California. We're definitely here to stay. We're definitely here to work. Welcome on board. For those who joined us, absolutely. Let's get this to the next level. If you guys have any questions, if you want to type that in the chat, the public chat, so we can go over those questions real quick. But definitely appreciate your time and the efforts on building this team. Together we'll definitely take it to the next level. So I'm going to wait for a couple questions. The chat is on the public chat is on the right hand side of the screen. You can go ahead and type it if you have any questions. And thanks for those who took the time to be on this call. And also this is being recorded, so we're going to post it up. We'll let you know where you can find it. Alright, doesn't look like you guys fast typers, so we're going to wrap this up for today. So we'll definitely let you know. We'll do this on a weekly basis, and we'll do probably more than a few times a week. We're going to wrap this up for right now, so appreciate your time, and let's make it happen, and have a blessed week and a prosperous week. Thank you.